The word bully was first used in 1530, was used for both genders, and originally meant sweetheart. Stated on random facts, it came from the Dutch word bol, which means lover or brother. In the 17th century, the meaning changed to mean fine fellow, blusterer, and harasser of the weak. Growing up, I was always bullied, and they just used my names, Amanda, or because I look like a boy because I have an afro, so it's like Amanda. Or they use my middle name, Elvita, which says Velvita, and my last name Aldava, say Aldumba or Alvaduva. And one of my good friends and classmates always stood up for me, even if it was his friends, and that always helped a lot through the bullying. Bullying is a serious topic, and it can affect the person bullied and everyone around them. Some of the reasons of bullying is cultural and institutional causes, social and family issues, and there are short and long-term effects of bullying, and which one is suicide. After the speech, I would hope you would jump in and help who's being bullied, because it could always be someone around you, like a classmate or a family member. According to bullying statistics, an article called Uncovering the Hidden Causes of Bullying in School Violence in the Counseling and Human Development article, February 2000, Barry K. Winhold, he stated that bullying is one of the most common acts of violence in the contemporary U.S. society. There are a variety of reasons people bully. Some of them are cultural, institutional, social, family, and the personal history, having power, and provocative victims. Some cultural causes are that in the culture they want winning in power and violence is common, and researchers have pointed to the World Wrestling Federation for glorifying bullies as for entertainment. And it's one of the high cases of domestic violence. More young people grow up thinking violence is a way to get what they want. Some social and family issues is that they get more social recognition for negative behavior than positive, and some feelings, jealousy, envy, and lack of social skills is other reasons for bullying. And in families, they're not warm and loving, and they don't share their feelings, so that's most likely to have their children be bullies. And some home environments is there's no discipline or monitoring in the household. Another cause is the bully's personal history. Some children have social rejection, and they pass it on to others. And when the children experience academic failure, that tends to make them bully others too. So some causes of bullying is in their homes and something they see every day. And there are short-term and long-term effects of bullying that affects the victims. According to Urbana Middle School, updated February 4th, 2011, there are long-term and short-term effects of bullying. Some short-term effects are low self-confidence, depression, suicidal thoughts, and suicide attempts, sleeping disorders, frequent crying, poor appetite, and digestive problems. An impact that's on the students who are being bullied stated on gomassa.org is they tend to lash out in violent ways, and some serious ones like school shootings. Another impact on the bullied is physical is for symptoms of headaches, stomach pain, and sleeping problems. They can be afraid to go to school, to the bathroom, ride school buses, they lose interest in school, have trouble concentrating, and they do poor academically. Some long-term effects are physiological, post-trauma disorders, self-destructive behavior, and alcohol and substance abuse. Impacts bullying have on the bullies is the study shows that they get into frequent fights, they steal and vandalize property, and they drink alcohol and smoke, and they have poor grades. An impact bullying has on bystanders is they feel guilty for not helping. They're scared that they'll be the next victim, and they could get drawn into it, but then they feel bad immediately after. As you've learned, there are many effects of bullying, both long and short term, and the impacts it has on others. Another effect of it is suicide. According to bullying statistics, suicide is the third leading cause of death among young people. There are 4,400 deaths per year, found out by the CDC, and there are 100 deaths for every suicide. Found out by Yale University, bully victims are 2 to 9 times more likely to consider suicide. In a study done by Britain, it's more common for 10 to 14-year-olds are at a higher risk of suicide. 30% of students are either the bullies or the victims. 160,000 kids are afraid to don't go to school every day because they're afraid of being bullied. Statistics reported by ABC News. And according to the Bullying Statistics website, some of the warning signs of suicide is they're showing depression, their ongoing sadness, withdrawal from others, losing interest in some of their favorite activities, they have trouble sleeping or eating, and the person talks about or shows interest in death or dying. Some ways to help on someone considering suicide is to get immediate medical help and take all their talks and threats of suicide seriously, and to give them love and support, and to tell them it's not their fault for them being bullied. In this speech, I've talked about what causes bullies to bully, the short and long-term effects of it, and some statistics about suicide. After learning about this, I would hope you would help stop bullying and give your kids, when you have them, attention and love so they don't try to lash out and bully others just to get your attention.